will now witness the handing over of the Romanian National Order for Merit in the rank of Commander to Her Excellency Ambassador Delia Domingo Albert.
On my way to the event now.
Welcome back to my channel, Melody Baldovino Vlogs. I'm here right now at the Ramos Hotel to attend the official ceremony of the Romanian National Order for Merit in the rank of Commander granted by the President of Romania, His Excellency Mr. Klaus Werner Lohannes, to His Excellency Delia Domingo Albert, Ambassador and former Secretary of Foreign Affairs. I used to work with Ambassador Delia Albert in SGB until I retired last year. See you around, guys. Thank you. I'm in Embassy of Romania cocktails for Ambassador Delia Albert.
Ambassador and former Secretary for Foreign Affairs. May I now invite Her Excellency Mrs. Raduca Dana Matake, the Ambassador of Romania to the Philippines, to take the floor.
Ambassador Delia Domingo Albert, the Honorable Undersecretary Geronimo C., the Honorable Mayor Abi Binay, our Mayor, and the Honorable Mayor Joy Belmonte, again our Mayor. Your Excellencies, the honors granted by the President of a country to a foreigner, that's something really rare in the life of the embassy. So we are privileged to be here tonight. Now, we all know Ambassador Delia Albert. I think she's like a diamond, tough, yes she's tough, bright and ever shiny. Ambassador Delia Albert has been the epitome of a diplomat, including as the very first woman career diplomat appointed Secretary for Foreign Affairs in the whole of Asia. As you know, there's the Delia Albert, the native of Baguio. She's always the most ardent promoter of her home city. So I have a duty towards Mayor Benji Magalong, who is now in Taiwan. Also, Ambassador Delia Albert has been a mentor for many of us, myself included. So she has touched the life of so many people. Now, you may have heard about another facet of Ambassador Delia Albert. The woman with a love story which is more exciting than a great novel or than the best Hollywood movie, I swear. I cannot think of Ambassador Delia Albert without picturing in my mind the University of the Philippines. She is a distinguished alumna of the UP. And you know what? I haven't finished. Ambassador Delia Albert is a great mother and a happy grandmother, a person of great character, a friend in need, a friend indeed, and in short, a personality who changes the world. Today's ceremony is about Delia Albert as the best ambassador that Romania has ever had, or never had, for everything she has done in Romania when establishing the Philippines Embassy in Bucharest, 1975, together with Ambassador Letizia Ramos-Shahani. Congratulations. Romania loves you. Romania is grateful to you. România vă iubește. România vă este recunoscătoare.
We have to give the official version of how we know Ambassador Delia. It's my distinct honor and privilege to represent the Department of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of the Philippines in this important occasion. Your exemplary service, dedication, and leadership serves as an inspiration to us all. So on behalf of the Honorable Secretary of Foreign Affairs, aka Manalo, I extend my congratulations to our dear Ambassador Delia Domingo Albert, our dear Dida.
May I now invite everyone to watch a short testimonial video of His Excellency Luke Verong, Head of the EU Delegation to the Philippines.
A video message is not the same as being there. Please accept this simple message as a token of my admiration for Secretary Delia. Delia Albert did not have a career in diplomacy. She has a life in diplomacy. I would like to congratulate you, dear Delia. In my humble view, there are just two categories of diplomats, the best and the others. And you are with the best. Period. I hope you will allow me to end by giving you a warm hug and a respectful kiss on the cheek. Maraming salamat po.
Call on our distinguished awardee, Her Excellency Ambassador Delia Domingo Albert, to take the floor. Let's give her a big round of applause.
When I came in, I asked, how high is the Excellencies, friends, everybody is a distinguished guest. Ladies and gentlemen, bonus siya. You can repeat that. Guess what it means? Romanian is a Latin-based language, and people ask me how I learned it. It is they call it a sea of Latins in an island of Latins in a sea of Slavs. So if you know your geography, you know what I'm talking about. First of all, I'd like to thank the generous affection that has been expressed this evening. I thought as I listened, I have to gather all that they said to add to my essay called A Career Folded into Life. Diplomacy has been my dream into a desire. That desire turned into a direction to a determination, and I think I served with dedication. That sums up what everybody said. Anyway, I'll tell you a little story, and it's a sequel to my Romanian story, which I narrated in the UP when we celebrated the anniversary of our relations. Once upon a time, before 1972, anyway, the Philippines had no diplomatic relations with any of the Eastern European countries behind the so-called Iron Curtain, nor with China, nor with Russia. To drive the point, Philippine passports, those who are as old as me, will remember that stamp on your passport. It says in bold letters, not valid for travel to communist and socialist countries. Do you remember that? Yes. Well, I think most of you don't know that anymore. After careful study by the Department of Foreign Affairs, a decision was reached in 1972 by the chief architect of foreign policy, President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. To establish, this was the first ever decision made, to establish relations first with Romania, known to be a maverick among the socialist countries, and second with Yugoslavia, an ardent member of the non-aligned movement where the Philippines was then a member. Consequently, the Secretary of Foreign Affairs, the articulate Carlos P. Romulo, announced to the world that, and I quote, remember this is 1972, he said, "The Philippines is a friend to all, an enemy to none." Sounds familiar? It was a policy statement which has been echoed repeatedly by his successors, including myself, and the succeeding presidents. And I believe you often hear that today. Typewriters were then considered contraband as it was feared to be used for anti-government propaganda. At least we didn't do that in the Philippines. That was my initiation to a socialist communist system at the height of the Cold War. As luck would have it, a typewriter introduced me to my future husband. A journalist, chief editor for foreign affairs for German television ZDF, Zweites Deutsches Fernsehen. He was covering the historic conference and he was very gracious to lend me the typewriter. This historic typewriter led to the lifting of a highly discriminatory practice leveled against women in the Department of Foreign Affairs, where male diplomats before my time were the only ones allowed to marry anyone they wanted to marry, including foreign women, and stay in the service. But all the women diplomats had to resign. So, if you think there was no discrimination at that time, that was tough. But I felt that this was not right. And besides, I had been working with Senator Shahani to pass a resolution in the United Nations, Romaneste as a fost, seti induri dupa putere, safibul kuchel cheticere, mila si adapost. Translation. As Romanians have always been, be merciful as you can and be good to the one who asks you for grace and shelter. Thank you, Don Ambassadora Raduta Matake, and through you, I thank His Excellency the President of Romania, Dr. Klaus Werner Iohannis, and the resilient and hospitable people of Romania for this generous award having been conferred to me tonight. I accept this honor, humbled by the recognition being accorded me. And if I am to confess, Romania brought me joy, happiness, and meaning to my personal life. Romania remains an affair to remember.
So that's the short program for the awarding ceremony of Ambassador Delia Albert. And we were able to hear the speech of Ambassador Raduta Dana Matashi, Ambassador of Romania to the Philippines, which mentioned that women, peacemakers among us. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel and please to support pa rin po. Maraming salamat.